Hi guys, welcome and thank you for watching. In this episode, this is the part 18 of my challenge to beat the 1984 campaign on Cold Waters. Just picking up here from where we left off from the last mission. So, last mission was defeat an amphibious group protecting Norway, which I did. Now I'm tasked with taking on an enemy SSGN or GNs, so basically cruise missile submarines, more than likely an Oscar class submarine, I reckon, or two. Let's see how we go. Just get myself in position here up in the North Atlantic where they're supposed to be coming from or coming to. Okay, submarine moving around in the Norwegian Sea there in the middle. Was that it? Sometimes as well they go up through the Denmark Strait, so I'm not sure whether to hang around here or maybe just adjust my position a bit. Ah, there he is. He's coming down just literally over the coast of Scotland. Okay, so better get myself down there, sharpish. Okay, his contact has been made. Now let's sink this enemy, take my load out. Yeah, I don't need decoys for this.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 358. Contact faded.
Okay, need to go ultra quiet here.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
It's also lovely deep water, which I love to fight in, as some of you will know by now.
Make turns for 2 knots.
Oh, no, don't want to go that deep though. 1,000 feet, 1,000 feet is maximum.
1000 feet, dive
Yeah. Test depth is approximately 700 feet in this submarine, but crush depth is something like about 1,050, maybe towards 1,100 feet. So take it down a bit lower.
Come right to
Down to 1,000.
358. Helm aye.
Just going to prepare a couple of my torpedoes here. If this is a big submarine like an Oscar class, it's going to take at least 2 torpedoes to sink it.
Steady course. Con sonar, new contact bearing 358. Designated Sierra 1.
Nope, can't be a Delta because that's a nuclear submarine, or nuclear strike submarine, I should say.
Con sonar,
That's
Sierra
it.
1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Oscar class. Test depth 2,000 feet. Wow, he can go deep. Okay, so that means he'd have a crush depth of about 3,000 feet thereabouts, maybe a bit more. Only 132 decibels of noise, so he's quiet. Use 80 torpedoes, they're quite a threat. 3,000 yards, so they're pretty much equivalent to the Mark 48s I have on me. Alright, a little bit of background there about the Oscar class submarine. Yeah, so they're basically the submarine equivalent of the Kirov class missile cruisers. So yeah, quite a formidable foe by the looks of things. That's interesting that it's quite near the surface. That's kind of unusual. I would usually expect a big missile submarine to be travelling somewhat deeper. But, oh well, it's only a game. I'm sure the developers did the best they could when they made it. But like I say, I'm surprised to see it transiting the North Atlantic at a shallow depth. It'd be easy to spot by a P3 Orion over the top.
000 feet, dive high.
Shoot 2-1, aye sir.
Okay.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
I've let 2 go at the moment because it's definitely going to need 2.
From Sierra
1 torpedo is not enough for a vessel of this size.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Okay, give another one as well. So 3 on the way. Hopefully he should be sunk in rather short order.
Come left to 247. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Reload my tubes there. bit of time compression as well.
5 knots.
Okay, so he's within range of my torpedo. There we go. He's within the acquisition range of 3,000 yards.
Steady course. Come left to 227.
I'm thinking that I should be deep enough to avoid that USA 80 torpedo going over the top of me there. But like I said, I haven't done the calculation of what 3,000 meters, 3,000 yards, sorry, is in feet. So I may or may not be deep enough to avoid that. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong torpedo there. That's not the wide guided one. My wide guided one's higher up. Oh yeah. Click on the right torpedo there. There we go. I'm always impressed with how colossal these Oscar-class submarines are, and to be honest with you, even though they're humongous boats, the biggest ever built is actually the Typhoon class, which weighs in at 48,000 tons whilst submerged, which is significantly greater displacement than this behemoth in front of us right now. Okay, there we go. There's strike one. There's another torpedo coming, so that should take him out. Oh, he's dropped a countermeasure and he's sinking rapidly. Although he's not... He's turning away, but he's not using his dive planes, I don't think. Okay, so that torpedo's missed. Right.
Come right to 303. Helm aye.
Just going to turn into him.
225.
There we go.
Aye, sir.
Another wide guided shot, because it looks like at least one of my other torpedoes has missed him completely and is not going to find him. That second torpedo there though might come back around. Alright, come on fella. Adjust my aim.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, he's dropping his depth. But I'm wondering, is he doing that deliberately or is that him flooding? Could be taking on water. Yeah, he's going down rapidly on a flat trajectory, so I believe he's probably flooding from my initial torpedo strike.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Yeah, he's going down, I think, as a result of my first torpedo.
Control, weapon acquired.
He doesn't appear to be diving normally, he seems to be going down in a rather flat trajectory. Right, just trying to reacquire the target. The torpedo has him apparently. I do quite like these views, by the way, looking at my own submarine while seeing the enemy target in front of me, so that's why I'm staying on this view at the moment. I do quite like this view.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 294.
Okay, another countermeasure. Oh, yep, he's looking at this bottom right screen there. He's definitely hitting the bottom. Yep, there we go. He's on the bottom. Yeah, he just tried to emergency blow. Ah,
Contact.
my sonar lost contact.
Last bearing 289. Contact faded.
Well, he's done an emergency blow, so that says it really.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
But I'm surprised then he's not done the blow earlier.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure.
Because for him to do the emergency blow means he's definitely in trouble. There we go, close in on him.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1 bearing.
Really?
2.
Did I just see that correctly? Did my torpedo just go straight through the sail? What was that all about? I mean, I've encountered a few glitches in the game so far, especially while trying to complete the campaign here, but I believe I just saw my torpedo go through the sail.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, that weapon's acquired, and I just sent another one his way because I want to make sure he's done for after all this. There we go, and he's still using his propellers.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 284. Contact breaking up.
Don't know why he was still trying to use his propulsion while on the seabed. It's not going anywhere. Oh. Okay, here's another torpedo coming in. There's no point in me exiting at this time because the game will tell me there was weapons nearby, which there are. Is this one going to find the mark? Weapons nearby, you see, yeah. So even though I have completed the objective, but yeah. Oh, that torpedo's missed completely. Oh well, not to worry.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
Okay, so there's an earlier torpedo I shot. Going in circles because it can't find a target. There we go. Just blew itself up. Okay, level complete. Oscar sunk, one of. So there was only one SSGN, although it did say a Wolfpack on the mission briefing. Oh well. Soviet subs spooked. Instance involving attacks, etc., etc. We know it's done. Okay, return to Holy Lock. Replenish my stores. So, 82 days at war. Missions accomplished 24. Nearly 800,000 tons sunk. Okay. I'm just going to correct my loadout here. Didn't mean to put another decoy in the tube straight away. There we go, next tasking up at Spitsbergen. Okay, change that to a torpedo, thank you.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 264. Contact faded.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Come right to 265, helm I. Come right to 265, helm I.
Okay, I've been detected already. Well, at least I know roughly where the target is. Okay, so I've gone active there. I just want to get a range on him now. Because there's no point, although I can't tell how deep he is. So I'm going to have to classify him if I want to know his depth.
Con, helm, steady course.
That's the Y, okay, yes. How deep are you there, mate?
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Okay, increase revolutions.
Knots, maneuvering I. Con, maneuvering.
Foxtrot. Okay, here's an old diesel Foxtrot. Okay, that's fine. Shouldn't be too much of a problem then. He's up near the surface as well, so he's set 65 torpedoes, shouldn't find me down here. And he can't run very fast either.
Come right to 212, helm I.
Yeah, this is a very easy one. Okay. even on elite difficulty, which this is. I always play on elite difficulties, so don't think I pick and choose my difficulties. I don't. Some of the missions are quite easy after a while, especially when you've got a lot of hours on there like I have.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2.
Bit of time compression here, speed things up for you because it gets a bit boring for me, so it must be for you.
Switching to passive search.
Right, come on, kill him, and we're done. Just adjusting my position there to avoid that torpedo in case it finds me with a lock on, which I don't think it will.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar,
Okay, he's dropped the countermeasure, but that's not going to make any difference to me.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And goodbye, that's the end of him. Right.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 286. Contact breaking up.
Come left to 184, helm aye. Come left to 184.
So there we go, guys. Another successful mission. I hope you find these videos enjoyable, and if you do have any comments or suggestions for any particular Cold Waters single missions or anything you wish me to try or play, that I'll do that for you. And thank you very much for watching. Please give me a subscribe if you want to, or some positive comments would be great, just to help me out improve my channel. That would be amazing. Thank you very much indeed for watching.